Welcome. This channel exists for one simple reason. People don't read anymore. But they still drive, they still scroll, they still lie in bed pretending they'll sleep in 5 minutes. So in this series, we do the work for you. Every episode breaks down one book into everything you actually need to know in under 5 minutes. No filler, no academic flexing, just the core ideas that matter, delivered in a way you can listen to while driving, resting, or shutting your brain down for the night. Think of it as reading, without the pretending. And if the book isn't even your thing, that's fine. Mute the words, enjoy the visuals, and let the video do its job while your brain drifts. Today's book is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Before we start, a quick disclaimer. This book is about mindset and financial thinking, not personalized financial advice. No stock tips, no shortcuts, just a different way to look at money. And that matters because Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not really about getting rich. It's about understanding why money works the way it does and why some people feel stuck no matter how hard they work. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with 2 dads. No, this isn't a Netflix plot twist. 2 father figures, 2 belief systems, 2 very different relationships with money. His poor dad, his real father, was highly educated, a PhD, with a stable government job. He believed in job security, promotions, and saving money. His rich dad, his best friend's father, never finished high school, but he built businesses, invested, and focused on how money moves. Same city, same economy, wildly different outcomes. That contrast becomes the lens for the entire book. Here's the uncomfortable question the book asks early on. Why don't schools teach money? We spend years learning academic subjects, but almost no time learning how money actually works. Taxes, debt, investing, cash flow. So most people learn how to work for money, but not how to manage it or grow it. Here's a familiar story. Someone graduates, gets a job, gets their first paycheck, and feels rich for about 48 hours. Then rent, then bills, then subscriptions, then debt, and suddenly they're trapped in a cycle they never consciously chose. This leads to the book's most famous idea: assets versus liabilities. Rich Dad defines them very simply. An asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes money out. That's it. A rental property that produces income is an asset. Stocks that pay dividends are assets. A business that earns without your daily presence is an asset. A car that loses value every year, a house that stretches your budget, lifestyle upgrades that increase monthly expenses, those are liabilities, even if society applauds them. The difference is cash flow. Rich people focus on acquiring assets. Everyone else focuses on income and spends it. Another major lesson: don't just work for money, work to learn. Most people chase salaries, promotions, and titles. Rich Dad suggests chasing skills instead. Sales, negotiation, communication, leadership, financial literacy, because money follows value. Someone with skills can lose everything and rebuild. Someone with a high salary but no financial intelligence is one paycheck away from panic. The book also talks deeply about fear. Fear of failure, fear of losing money, fear of looking stupid. Fear keeps people stuck. They stay in jobs they hate, avoid investing, and never take chances. Rich Dad says mistakes aren't failures, they're tuition. Every loss teaches a lesson if you're willing to learn. Most people aren't afraid of losing money. They're afraid of admitting they don't understand it. Mindset matters. Poor Dad would say, "I can't afford it." Rich Dad would say, "How can I afford it?" One shuts your brain down, the other forces it to think. Small mindset shifts, repeated consistently, create massive financial gaps. The book also challenges job security. A job feels safe, but it depends on one income stream. Rich Dad encourages building multiple streams, not overnight, not recklessly, but intentionally. Assets, side businesses, investments, so when one stream dries up, your entire life doesn't collapse. Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't a how-to manual, it's a mental reset. It asks you to question why you work, what you buy, and where your money really goes. And it leaves you with this question: are you building assets, or are you just really good at paying bills? Because once you see the difference, you can't unsee it. Until next time, make your money work harder than you do. That's our book for today. If there's another title, idea, or topic you want broken down next, say it and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, make your money work harder than you do.